Welcome to this video. If you're watching this video right now, I just want you to know that you're about to have more success than ever before. I'm co-founder of the Next Level Mastermind, John Belcher. I'm actually still out here in Florida, just hanging out, chilling out and stuff like that. If you guys hear some noise in the background, just make sure that you just tune that out, right? There's some crazy people out there just talking all types of crazy stuff. And my hair is all, I'm all rugged and stuff because I don't trust no barbers outside of New York, right? I live in New York, and right now I'm in Florida on vacation, just enjoying myself and stuff like that. But if you're on this hangout, I just want you to know that this hangout is going to be a little different, right? This hangout is going to be a little different because it's going to be a little different from your usual, just value, right? I like to have fun. I like to just be straight up real, straight up candid, thoughts coming straight off the head, off the dome. That's when it's more genuine, when it's more real. And what this Hustle 2014 event is about is going to be a major shift in the industry, right? That's what this event in San Diego is going to cause. It's actually going to cause a shift in the whole entire marketplace. I made a promise before Miami, before our Miami event. I made a promise. I said to the team, I said, look, you members on Next Level that get your ticket right now to the Miami event, what's actually going to happen is when you come back, you're going to be 6 to 12 months ahead of those who don't attend that event. And we come back from the Miami event, and it's just, right? Like the team is growing, quadrupling. The duplication is insane. Every single day, it seems like every second a new member is being welcomed on our team. And I'm going to go into some concepts as to why that is the reason, right? I'm going to go into some concepts as to why that's happening, because it's a very, hold on one second, guys. Just making sure these guys can see me. Having some technical difficulties right now. I'm just making sure that everything is fine and all the viewers can see me. Yeah, but anyway, like I was saying, the Hustle 2014 event is going to be sick, right? It's going to be incredible. It's going to be unlike anything you've ever seen before in your entire life. I'm actually just talking to Anthony right now. Hold on a second. I'm making sure that everybody can see me right now on this live hangout. Awesome. Everything's good. But like I was saying, I promised people in the Next Level Mastermind event before Miami, I said people are going to come back from this event and they're going to create more results than ever before, right? They're going to have more success than ever before. And honestly, that's exactly what happened. Exactly what we said and what we intended to do is exactly what happened. People came back from the Miami event and right away started creating more success, started having more results than ever before in their business. And I'm talking about people who have never had any success before, stepping up to the plate, stepping into their leadership role, into the higher version of themselves, right? Getting on motivational calls, motivating people, pumping people up. And when you see something like that happen after an event, a little 3-day event, you have to ask yourself, what the hell happened at that event, right? You got to ask yourself, what took place, what was said, what type of value is being shared at that event, why so many people are coming back killing it, right? So many people are coming back crushing it. And that's exactly what we intend to do. And this time around, what I'm saying is the same exact thing. I'm saying that those of you who are on this panel right now, you're the most lucky people to be watching this hangout because you made a decision, right? You made a decision to get to the San Diego event no matter what. And what's going to happen at that event is going to shift the whole entire marketplace, right? It's going to shift every single thing, right? If things don't feel like it has been shifted already, it's going to get to a whole new level when we come back from San Diego. And, I'm not going to share exactly what we're going to be talking about at the event. You have to, of course, be there, right? So make sure you get there, you book your hotel and all that stuff in the Next Level block or however we organize it. But one thing I got to say is hustle, right? When you think about hustle, right? It's that burnt desire within you, right? It's that feeling in you, and you're in the middle of the night. Sometimes I'm laying in the bed sometimes, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I get an idea in my head and I have to get up and take action on it, right? That's hustle, right? That feeling where it's like sometimes you feel like you're by yourself and you just get this type of, it seems like a divine download from the universe that gives you an idea, $1 million idea for you to skyrocket your business immediately. And that's hustle within you, right? And the Hustle 2014 event is going to be exactly that. It's going to be really, the top leaders, the most serious people are going to congregate, and basically what we're going to share is going to be completely life changing, right? But even from a young kid, even from young, I've always been extremely ambitious, always wanted to hustle, always wanted to, find out how to, take $1 and make it into $2, take $2, make it into $4. Always wanted to learn how to invest money and make more money, leverage my money, leverage my time and stuff like that. And what that comes down to is the hustle in you. And I believe that most people, or if not everybody, has some type of hustle in them, right? It just takes a certain type of mastermind. It takes a certain type of team of people to actually bring it out of you into full force, right? To actually bring out that powerful version of yourself, that hustle, that drive, that ambition, that determination to go after whatever it is that you want. And when you look at how it is that we got to the point where we are now as Next Level Mastermind, planning for our second event, but just about a year and a half ago, this whole Next Level Mastermind thing was just an idea, right? It was just a discussion, right? At lunch, it was just a discussion. And what happens immediately when you have a discussion and you have an idea, between you and other people who have that same hustle and that same drive, what happens immediately is you start thinking in your mind, what steps need to be taken, what type of plan of action needs to happen for that vision to occur, right? And when you look on our team, the Jet Lifestyle, you look at the Empire Lifestyle, all of these teams within the Next Level Mastermind that's spawning and that's duplicating, the reason why that's happening is because of what happened at the Miami event, right? Because of what we spoke about that allowed people to really understand why it is that they have that type of hustle within them. And the greatest way to have more success than ever before in your life is to really not ignore the thing that you may think is small, right? And you may ask, John, what do you mean don't ignore the things that you may think are small? But what I mean is that sometimes, you may think that an idea or something that pops into your mind that may sound good, you may think like, oh, that's just an idea, it's nothing, or it's just a thought. It's not just a thought, right? That idea can spawn into $1 million industry. That idea can spawn into $1 million business, a multi-million-dollar business that pays your family for generations and generations to come. So one of the greatest things I can tell you on this hangout is, always listen to those ideas, right? And jot it down, write it down. A lot of times I write down my ideas. I write down my plan of action of how I'm gonna map out how I'm going to get to a certain level, right? Or how I'm going to get to a certain goal or a certain vision. So those little successes, I call it little successes that happen in your mind, it's building you is the reason, right? That's that hustle in you. That's that hustle that comes from within. And it's not to be ignored. It's to be taken action on immediately. And that's what happened after the Miami event is I think they got more ideas than ever before. And those ideas spawned into something greater. Those ideas spawned into duplication. Those ideas spawned into success, right? We see more and more people having more and more breakthroughs than ever before. And I'm saying it once again, and I'm seeing the viewership is increasing. It's steadily going up, which is a good thing. That means people are getting their ticket to the event. People are plugging in and they're ready for the Hustle 2014 event in San Diego. And what I'm going to tell you guys is that leaving after that San Diego event, like what happened with Miami, because I know it's going to happen the same way with San Diego, what happened with Miami is it turned out to be way much greater than we actually projected, right? It turned out to be way much greater than we actually projected. And that's exactly what's going to happen in San Diego. For some reason, how we plan it to happen, when San Diego comes, is by the time the end of that whole event happens, we're going to look back and say, damn, what the hell just happened, right? And we're going to come home and we're going to see like the team blowing up. We're going to see the team having massive success. And, it's not to be taken for granted. The little things, a lot of times, sometimes I'm in the shower, right? And I just get an idea. And the next thing I do is I run out the shower and I jot down that idea because it's something that I need to act on. It's a reason why the idea seems good to me. It's a reason why I have that type of calling, right? And sometimes it may seem like something divine that you don't know where it's coming from, right? Is it from the universe? Is it from God? But these type of moments are the types of moments, very, very split-second moments that pretty much map out the rest of our lives, map out our financial situation, our future, our relationships with people in our family, our relationships with friends. A lot of times people think that it takes years upon years upon years to get that idea or to have that breakthrough. when really and truly it happens in an instant, right? And if you're on this hangout right now, you're listening to the sound of my voice and you're having a breakthrough right now because you're realizing that everything I'm saying is actually true, and you probably, you've probably been ignoring a lot of those little quote unquote downloads that or ideas that have been coming into mind. And what I'm going to say is stop doing that, right? That's what we're going to talk about in Hustle, is stop doing that. Take advantage of these ideas that come into your mind or into your head for whatever reason, because that's some type of deeper purpose, some type of deeper calling. And one of the greatest ways to have success in anything that you do, whether it's online marketing, whether it's a offline business, however you're making your money, is it's always some type of deeper purpose, right? It's always some type of defined purpose. It's past just the money, right? When you see, we came back from Miami and more people are having more success than ever before. More people are joining the team. That's deeper than just money, right? There's some type of vibration going on with the Next Level Mastermind that's literally attracting people to us nonstop every single day, when that was not happening before, right? That was not happening for everybody on the team before Miami event, but every single last member who attended that Miami event, it's just so ironic to me that every last one of them came back and they're killing it. Every last one of you guys who went to that event, you're killing it. Every last one of you who got your ticket to the Hustle 2014 event, who's watching this hangout right now, you're gonna kill it, right? You're gonna continue to kill it because it only gets better, right? Those type of ideas and downloads and very, very crucial moments in your life, it only gets better, right? And these are certain things that can't happen unless you get to an event, right? That's why in Hustle 2014, and I keep saying hustle, right? I keep saying hustle because it's deeper than just hustle, right? When we think of hustle, we think of a lot of busy work, right? It's not always just busy work. Hustle is getting that idea and taking action on it, right? Hustle is in the middle of the night, just having that feeling that you can't sleep because you have to get something done. You don't feel completed until you get that thing done. And a lot of times that happens to me, right? These are some of the most successful people in the world, are those people who just had that feeling where they just know in their heart like something needs to be done, right? Or I have an idea that I've been sitting on for a while. I have an idea that I need to take action on immediately. And sometimes we need people around us at an event, right? Sometimes it's those personal conversations at the event, those one-on-one conversations, those one-on-one talks where something just clicks, right? Something just clicks that really brings out that hustle, out of us, right? To the whole new level where we break through, we come home, and we start killing it. And a lot of times we don't even have an explanation as to why it happened, right? But that's exactly what's going to happen for you as you're watching this video when you get to the Hustle 2014 event. What I want you to know is that every moment in life is a chance for you to capitalize on something, right? When you're just having a conversation, a one-on-one conversation with a friend, right? Or maybe you may be with other business partners and you're listening to them speak. All of these little moments, I want you to zero in on these moments, take advantage of these moments in your life, and to realize you're going to start to see similarities in certain things. You're going to start to see, you're going to start to come across more people who think just like you. You're going to start to attract more people who probably have a almost identical vision to what you have. And if you didn't, maybe bump into that at Walmart or something, or however it happened, but after it happened, you cannot look at that as just coincidence. You cannot look at that occurrence as just, oh, it's just coincidence that I ran into that person. Because oftentimes it's that very moment that we need in our life for something to click, for us to go off to create massive, massive, massive results. And the reason why I can talk on this is because it's happened to me plenty of times, right? It's happened to me plenty and plenty of times. The mind is powerful, right? Powerful, powerful, powerful. And sometimes there are even times when I'll be thinking about a person, or I'll be thinking about a certain thing, and that person that I'm thinking about, they'll actually call me. Or sometimes, you're in a discussion and you're talking about somebody, hopefully it's in a good way, and that person walks in the room, or that person calls you, right? This types of things happen. You can't say it's just coincidence. You can't say it's just, oh, that's just an event. You can't say that's just Hustle 2014, I'm going to San Diego. It's not just that, right? It's a lot more than just a lot more than what happened, right? There's something deeper in it that's going to help you in the long run, right? In the future, that it may not seem apparent today, But tomorrow when you look at it, you're gonna be like, you know what? It was that coincidental situation that actually got me to this point. And if that situation didn't happen, I wouldn't be where I am today. And guys, some powerful, powerful stuff. You guys see I'm wearing my glasses today, and you know I'm kind of looking very smart. Uh, and that's because I'm not wearing my contacts right now. I take them out at night because, you know, obviously my eyes get irritated and stuff like that. But, you know, one thing I can definitely say is that I feel like the grind doesn't stop, right? The grind doesn't stop. And when I say that, for a true hustler, for a true leader, the grind never truly stops, because there's always something to uh, elaborate on. There's always something to expand on, right? There's always something to grow with or to expose yourself with. And sometimes we think we hit these goals or we hit these certain stages in our life, we think this is it, but we turn around and we realize that, wow, we got here, now this needs to be done, right? They get there and it feels like now this needs to be done. And a lot of times it's just that hustle in you. A lot of times it's just that voice within you that just says, you got to be doing something right. You got to be giving value in some type of way. You got to be producing. You got to be productive. You got to be making assets. You got to be building investments. You got to be building products. You got to be giving people what they need, right? You've got to be giving that next person that hope that they've been looking for, or that dream that they've lost since they were 5 years old or 10 years old or 15 years old, right? This is some powerful, powerful stuff. And like I said, my hangouts are like not like everybody else's hangouts. I just like to hang out and chill, act as if I'm talking to you personally, one-on-one, right? As if you're right in a room with me right now, just talking to me. And because it's really that simple, right? A lot of times we're just making things complex. We're making things too intricate. We're making it way harder than what it has to be. And really, it's simple, but zero in on these things that I'm talking about. Take advantage when you get to San Diego. Take advantage of those talks that you have with me, with those talks that you have with Anthony, with Justin, with Andre. Take advantage of those little moments that you have, you know, discussing with other team members who came to Next Level Mastermind. Take advantage of every single moment and realize that none of it is there to be left for granted, right? Realize that every single last minute that you're in an environment of people who think of on a high level, right? On that level of super millionaire status, CEO, boss thing, realize that it's for a reason, right? And there's like an invisible vibration going on within the room, literally, that will bring something greater out of you when you leave that event. I had a lot of people who they didn't, before they went to Miami, they came to Miami and they said, John, they told me personally, they said, John, I had a serious breakthrough, right? They said, you know, I didn't think it was going to be this good. I didn't think it was going to be that damn good. I've never been to an event that good a day in my life. I've never had an event experience that great in my life. And, you know, we had a lot of fun in Miami. Of course, you guys watching this, a lot of you know this. And the reason for that is because, you know, that's what it's really about at the end of the day. It's about just being productive when it counts and then having your fun. Being productive when it counts and having your fun. Being able to unwind, being able to relax, being able to chill, being that in that space of stillness where you can get those downloads from the universe or God or whatever you want to call it. But I know it's true because it happens to me all too many times. And it's like, it became to the point where it's like, it's not coincidental anymore, right? I know exactly what it is when I get it. It's not like the first time when it happened to me and I'm just wondering, oh, is that for real or should I take action on that? No, it's yes, I need to take action on that. This is why I see it as a good reason, and now let me map out the plan as to how I'm going to execute that vision. And you know, I'm just pumped up. I'm so excited to see people win on the team. You know, a lot of people have gotten breakthroughs that have been long overdue, right? And because of the Next Level Mastermind, because ever since they came here and they started moving in line with our vision, uh, they've been breaking through, having more success than ever before, and taking action, their downloads, these ideas that I'm speaking of, that motivate you to hustle. A lot of times we just get a picture, a vision of how something can be, and wants to hustle to make that thing manifest into a reality. And I want you to realize that manifestation, not just, oh, I want that nice Mercedes Benz or I want that beautiful mansion. How can I manifest that mansion or that car to happen? Manifest and it said your connection has been lost. But hold on one second. I'm muted. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Second. All right, I'm back. I'm back, ready to go again. But I don't know what just happened. The connection just lost for whatever reason. Things out of my control. But anyway, like I was saying, uh, this hangout is really crucial. You know, don't think just because I'm chilling, just because I'm just acting like I'm chilling, just talking to you in person, that this stuff isn't important. This stuff isn't crucial to your success. Literally, take action on your ideas. Right, that's the greatest thing I can tell you as far as how to be very productive, how to have a massive amount of success. When I think about how everything happened in my life up to this point, it was just you know, a series of little successes, little ideas that I had that just took action on each step of the way. And you can do the same thing, right? You can do the same thing so you can start playing a major way in your life and in your business now as soon as you make that decision. But there's going to be certain times where, you know, you're going to be walking in the park, or you're going to be at home just chilling out. You're going to be just, you know, the most random thing, and something's going to pop into your head. And literally, because you're in line with that vision, you're in line with that type of thinking, it's going to pop into your head. And usually it's always something that's going to greater success